This will define everything as the last game of the series was dropped, but Padre fans still have much to hope for, and I think we should talk about it. Hi, welcome back to another episode of Padres Digest with your host, Andrew. Today, we're going to talk about the last game of the series, why everything is going to be fine. Let's put it that way. Everything is going to be okay. So before we get too deep into it, though, please subscribe as always. So I know you're probably expecting me to be like, oh, Mike Shildt blew us this game. Oh, the Padres suck. We can't even do that. Blah, 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 blah. Listen, let's take a big, deep breath. Relax. Still won the series. Yes, it would have been nice if we could sweep the team that just swept us. But let's be honest, it's baseball. It's hard to sweep. We won the series. All we have to do is to win series. Dodgers continue to choke things away because they just won their World Series today. Congratulations, Dodgers. But let's just relax. You know what I mean? Honestly, I'm more worried about tomorrow's game. Also, please, because I guess I can just right now. Tomorrow we're gonna start playing the Mariners, and if you think we play poorly against the Dodgers, we play poorly against the Mariners. So if y'all are mad now, just wait until the next series. That's gonna be a real test. Can the Padres break their Mariners playing horribly against them curse? But I thought Bryce Miller was a good pitcher. I guess this year he's not been that. But I feel like he was supposed to be a really. I don't know. But JP Sears, we'll see how things go tomorrow, right? So let's not overreact yet. Let's start with our hello Nick Pavetta. Let's start with our AJ Cassavell recap. Dodgers 8, Padres 2. That's it for the Padres Dodgers this regular season. 31 games left to play. Or yeah. Only a tiebreaker separates the two. It belongs to LA. To win the NL West, the Padres will need one game better than the Dodgers. Final 5. Which is possible. Right? There's a month left. Let's not just pretend. Let's not like overreact and be like, the season's over. We blew it. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Right? And I'm glad this team plays so well as well as they do at home. So at least they're giving the fans something good. But let's just talk about it a little bit, right? So Nick Pavetta escaped a huge bases loaded jam with minimal damage in the first thanks to a grand slam saving catch by Ramon. Allows only one run on a sac fly, but through. And yeah, next we'll talk about the guy you're probably expecting me to talk about. But Nick Pavetta, I mean, it wasn't a great game for him, but like it was still a good game. Like it's still a quality start. I think statistically it's still too. Yeah, it was a quality start. Oops. So, I mean, 2 home runs, fine. Or sorry, almost 2 home. The home run and then the hit, but only 2 hits. Right? That's not bad at all. Take that from Nick Pivetta. Dodgers, I know they're not playing as good as they used to be. Still a good team, right? We'll talk about the next guy in a sec. And Wandy Peralta's been good for like, can I say majority of the year now? I feel like he probably has been by now. So I'll allow the home run. Pookie, disappointed time and time again this year. And there's not much we can do about you. I still love you, but you hurt me. You hurt me. But what else hurts? Jeremiah Estrada versus everyone other than the Dodgers. 53 innings pitched, 3 home runs. Estrada versus the Dodgers, 6.1 innings pitched, 5 home runs. And we saw Dalton Rush. That hurt. That absolutely hurt. So 12 of the 23 runs Jeremiah Estrada has given up this season have been a. So we can take a little look-see at it. But 3 hits, 4 runs, the walk, the strikeout, the home. It sucks. It sucks, especially for Jeremiah Estrada. No one is more pissed at Jeremiah Estrada than Jeremiah Estrada. You know damn well he goes out and he plays his heart out every single day. So he is more pissed off than all of you Padre fans. I'm happy for him. I'm happy he has that like fight in him. But let's just be honest here. The facts say that you should not be pitching against the Dodgers. And that's okay. Because guess what? There are 29 other teams in this league that Jeremiah Estrada dominates. It's just one team that he sucks against. And that's okay. You know why? Because we still have, 6 other aces in our bullpen. So, like, if he can't pick it up, that's okay. Guess what? David Morgan, Mason Miller, like Estrada, or, not Estrada. Oh my God. Suarez. My brain's fried. But, like, there's so many people on this team that can pick it up for him. It's fine, right? We'll talk about, where is that? Right here? Yeah, so hate to be one of those guys that questions the head ball coach, but that knows way more than me. But why would you use Estrada there in a tie game when he's getting raked lately by LA? Doesn't make sense. So yeah, I don't this like I don't want to say the game's on Estrada and I don't want to say the game's on Shildt, but I feel like Shildt is so anti-statistic. Like, for example, I don't have this on me right now, but I saw that Luis Arraez batting second is like the worst. I think one of the worst or worst in the league at production when he's at number two. So like our number two in our lineup is like the worst production, and thanks to Luis Arraez. But does Mike Shildt care? No. Also, Ryan O'Hearn, one of the best defenders at first base. Does he play him at first base? Sometimes. Not all the time, though, because he put in Luis Arraez. I'm not saying Luis Arraez is bad at first base, but he's not Ryan O'Hearn. You know what I mean? So I don't know what makes Mike Shildt so anti-statistics. I'm happy. Like I keep saying, I'm happy he's ride or die for our squad, but like sometimes it's a good mix. Like the perfect manager in my eyes can understand statistics and the value of it, but also understand his players and what they bring to the table. If I know, we all know, everyone in this whole entire world knows Jeremiah Estrada is an absolute dog, right? But if he doesn't pitch good against Dodgers, he doesn't pitch good against Dodgers, right? And yes, you could probably say that he threw him out there to get like more experience against the Dodgers. You could say like he wants to throw him out there to like get over the Dodger yip, we'll call it. But like it's almost September. Like I don't think that's something we really want to experiment with right now. You know what I mean? But before anyone tries to say anything like Estrada sucks, these stats. I mean, just look at July. Not a single earned run the entire month. Like, today was the worst day by far. You know what I mean? By far. I mean, like, even against the Dodgers the 17th, he didn't give up a run. You know what I mean? So, I do not want to see a single comment in this section, or this comment section, that says Estrada is washed. He is still one of our best relievers. He's always going to be one of our best relievers. He could be a closer in 2 years. Not that Mason Miller is here, probably not. But he could have been a closer in the next 2 years, right? I do not want to see a single Estrada hate comment in this section unless you're pointing out the statistical fact that he is not good against the Dodgers. If you want to give someone hate for that, give it to Mike Shildt. But like I said before, I don't hate Mike Shildt. Good manager. Wish he would trust the team more. That's it. I'm not gonna yell at anybody about it. I'm not gonna be mad about it. I just wanna put my wish out into the universe. Maybe Mike Shildt will hear it. Like, wow, Andrew, you're extremely intelligent. I should listen to you. But yeah, so the Padres can make sure Jeremiah Estrada and Dylan Cease can never face the Dodgers ever again. We'll be happy. You know what I mean? Not that I like wish that upon them. Like, give them the offseason, throw him out there again. Dylan Cease probably won't be a Padre next year, but whenever he plays the Dodgers again, let's see what happens, right? But I'm not gonna just give up on them for the rest of the year. You know what I mean? But next, I didn't talk about the offense today, but I also think a really big reason we lost today is because of our offense, right? I'll show you on this one. We were 0 for 6 with runners and he has 0 for 2, but he did give us the only runs we had this game. But there was a lot of moments where we could have scored some people, and it didn't happen. It sucks. I'm not gonna say it's like a trend that's gonna go downward. I mean, it's one game, right? And obviously Yamamoto is one of the best pitchers in the league. So even though he's a Dodger, one of the best pitchers in the league. So let's just see how we do tomorrow against a guy who has been good. Because I feel like, I don't know if this is like a statistic, but I feel like every single time the Padres play a pitcher who has been known to be good but is not playing good, they make him look like an ace. So let's just see what they do against Bryce Miller tomorrow. Right, let's pick things back up. But like, not a lot of great games from a lot of people. Even Ryan O'Hearn and Laureano didn't great today. It's fine, right? Gavin Sheets did good today, so I love that for you guys. I don't know if you could say that did too. Yeah, it's obvious. So let's just sweep this under the rug. It's one game against the evil Empire. Let's just relax, take a little deep breath. It sucks, but sometimes in life things suck. You just gotta overcome it. Yeah, so tough loss. We've shown we can beat them though. Lots of one-run games and finally fell our way. I'm a little more optimistic if we face them in the. So I need to remind myself that LA was missing starters and lineup. That being said, every single game from here on out will be stressful. I want the division very badly, but right now we have to approach this. We have to approach this as a month. Get our offense right. Let's freaking go, San Diego! Excited month of baseball. Right. So yeah, I mean it sucks. Like I said, it sucks, but we move on. Our goal is to win series, and our goal is to probably win every single series from here on out. Let the baseball gods decide. Well, no, sorry, let me rephrase that. Don't let the baseball gods decide. We make our own fate, and our fate is completely in our hands. Not just our playoff run, not just our World Series run, not just a division run. Everything is in our hands. So, our bats. Can I say our balls? Our baseballs? I don't know. But unfortunately for the Padres, the champs aren't just going to step aside and allow San Diego to place them. Going to have to win it over the final 5 weeks. Both clubs will have 16 at home, 15. Both of us play. Both of us play much better at home. I think we're tied with the Brewers for best home record in the league. So we got to, first of all, get our Road Warriors started. I wish we had Steven Kolek, who was a Road Warrior dog, but I also love Fermin, so it's okay. But let's just win games. Really, I don't care how. I don't care if we play small ball. I don't care what we do. Let's just win games. That's all that matters right now. Win games. And then when we're holding up our nice little pretty World Series trophy and we're all crying, we're all packed millions into San Diego for the parade, let's just get to that. That's all that matters. All right, so play better than the Dodgers the rest of the way, and the division is theirs. Can they do that? Yes. We have one of the best records in the second half, I think. I'm not really sure. But I know the Dodgers have one of the worst records in the second half. They're playing worse than the Rockies, I think. And the Rockies just got eliminated in the playoffs. So let them do their thing. Let us do our thing. Let's just get. That's all that matters. Yes, you could also say that I talked a little bit too much trash yesterday, and I might be the reason that we lost today. But listen, am I supposed to be respectful and humble? Yes. Am I going to? No. What's the fun in that? I want to talk some trash. Let's get that viewership up. No, but yeah. Andrew, you're supposed to be reporting the news, not talking crap. I'm a multi. I can do both. Okay, but that's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much it. Was there anything else I want to talk about? Laureano, clutch defense. Tatis, clutch defense. Love that for them. But yeah. Yeah, that's it. I don't think there's anything else. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. What did you think about today's game? Do you think Estrada is washed? If you think that, stop thinking that. It's stupid. Do you think he's washed? How do you feel about Pivetta today? Do you think he had a shaky game, or do you think he locked it down and was solid? How do you feel about the offense? Do you think this is concerning, or it's just one game? How do you feel about the Mariners series? Play horrible against the Mariners. What do you think is going to happen? But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And as always, go Padres. FTD.